And of course, today happens to be the 14th day of the month of April 2025, and that's what we look for coming to the first edition of Epic Sport for this week. Today we can look at we give results of matches that games that have been played over the weekend. But big news that Bansal Football Club, the only unbeaten team will be left in the league, suffered in first defeat to Abacha City by a goal to nil. It was a very interesting match, and that match played on Friday. Eastern Lions don't go on top of the summit now after them get a 3-2 win against Cambo Eagles. But we keep focus will be on the under 20 AFCON draw we come out yesterday, and the national under 20 team Shooting Stars don't be drawn in Group A with big nations that will go disclose shortly to the public. So we are going to look at the group where the national under 20 team don't fend themselves and with not any chances of progressing out of that group. They are going to play their first match on Independent Day. I will disclose the opponent as well to you very shortly. I get Mohamed Toby Kagbo, my colleague producer as well. He's the producer of the program this morning, but is going to serve as the analyst in the studios, and we will look at which chances of progressing to the next stage of that AFCON under 20. We're going to be held inside Morocco, inside Egypt. Initially it was scheduled for Ivory Coast, but now the competition will play in Egypt. But we'll go for a quick commercial break. Immediately after the commercial, I'll come back in our studio, introduce my colleague Mohamed Toby Kagbo, and then we start the ball rolling.
You then look for the best betting experience? Register with 1xBet today and enjoy 200% bonus on your first deposit to 2,300 new loans. Yes, double your money right from the start. Go inside 1x game for fine casino games, card game, and Poku other thing them. All them 1 year design for make you enjoy and win big. Or you can bet on sports events them like football, basketball, tennis, and Poku other one them with live updates and competition odds for get to the game. Easy for start. Register by phone or complete your registration with valid ID card, but not forget for screenshot your account for use them later. Deposit and withdraw you winning with Colat. We use Orange Money, AfriMoney, 1xBet Cash, Mastercard or Visa card. 1xBet are the official sponsor for La Liga, Serie A, League One, and the Confederation of African Football. So no now say you done a good hand. Join 1xBet today and join the winning journey. But remember say you need for bet responsibly. 1xBet, your world of betting.
1xBet values your activity and wants to celebrate with you. Stay with us and enjoy 1x free bet, a weekly reward just for you. Sign up at 1xbet.sl with promo code FREESL to get a 200% welcome bonus up to 2,800 leones. Bet on the correct score from Tuesday to Monday and get a guaranteed free bet. Millions already winning. Join your friends and experience the thrill of victory with 1x free bets.
You then look for the best betting experience? Register with 1xBet today and enjoy 200% bonus on your first deposit to 2,300 new loans. Yes, double your money right from the start. Go inside 1x game for fine casino games, card game, and Poku other thing them. All them 1 year design for make you enjoy and win big. Or you can bet on sports events them like football, basketball, tennis, and Poku other one them with live updates and competition odds for get to the game. Easy for start. Register by phone or complete your registration with valid ID card, but not forget for screenshot your account for use them later. Deposit and withdraw you winning with Colat. We use Orange Money, AfriMoney, 1xBet Cash, Mastercard or Visa card. 1xBet are the official sponsor for La Liga, Serie A, League One, and the Confederation of African Football. So no now say you done a good hand. Join 1xBet today and join the winning journey. But remember say you need for bet responsibly. 1xBet, your world of betting.
1xBet values your activity and wants to celebrate with you. Stay with us and enjoy 1x free bet, a weekly reward just for you. Sign up at 1xbet.sl with promo code FREESL to get a 200% welcome bonus up to 2,800 leones. Bet on the correct score from Tuesday to Monday and get a guaranteed free bet. Millions already winning. Join your friends and experience the thrill of victory with 1x free bets.
You then look for the best betting experience? 1xBet! Register with 1xBet today and enjoy 200% bonus on your first deposit to 2,300 new loans. Yes, double your money right from the start. Go inside 1x game for fine casino games, card game and boku other thing them. All them 1 year design for make you enjoy and win big. Or you can bet on sports events them like football, basketball, tennis and boku other one them with live updates and competition odds for get strength to the game. It's easy for start. Register by phone or complete your registration with valid ID card. But not forget for screenshot your account for use them later. Deposit and withdraw you winning with Colat. We use Orange Money, Afri Money, 1xBet Cash, MasterCard or Visa Card. 1xBet are the official sponsor for La Liga, Serie A, League One and the Confederation of African Football. So no now say you done a good hand. Join 1xBet today and join the winning journey. But remember say you need for bet responsibly. 1xBet, your world of betting.
Welcome back. Hello and welcome back. You just tuning, you listen to Epic Sports on Epic Radio 99.3 FM and me make it reach you. My name is Reginald Brian Ojukutu Soya. In the studios now, I don't be joined by the producer of the program, Mohamed Toby Kagbo. But remember, we're live on Facebook as well. So you can go on Facebook, drop your comment on Facebook, as we go gladly want for read your message later during the program. We go up on the phone line, but I just have his opportunity for say happy belated birthday to Ivorian Silas. He celebrated his birthday over the weekend. I think it was on Saturday, yes, or so, but it's between one of those 2 days, and it has been a very fantastic individual. We pray he celebrates many more birthdays and all. But quickly, without wasting any further time, I get Mohamed Toby Kagbo in the studios already. Hello, Toby. Good morning and welcome to the first edition of Epic Sports for this week.
Good morning, Reginald, and good morning to the listeners out there and to viewers as well on Facebook page.
All right, so that's the voice of Mohamed Toby Kagbo and all. Remember, this now Epic Sports. So there's a lot of things that we'll look at today. I just browse through some of the results of matches that we already made me note of over the weekend. So we start with Baibue Warriors. That's the team where they in form now. They've won over 6 matches now, over 6 consecutive matches in a row. And Francis Zappa is doing an amazing job with that club at the moment. And I club will fight relegation, but now when you look at the table, they don't go way up. I'm sure that's progress. We'll look at that one very shortly. Let's just go through some of the results. So we start on Friday. The team will be unbeaten in the league, which is Bantal Football Club. Unfortunately, suffered their first defeat to Abacha City, and that match ended 1-0 in favor of Abacha City. And also, after that match, let's move quickly to another fixtures. Other result them we've been playing in the Leonor Premier League, and then we'll look at the table shortly. Mighty Blackpool will get a 1-1 draw with Tuba for striker. I'm sure that's a match that played on Saturday, and also we'll be see draw in the fixture we get for the with Old Edwardians and it's not Usum Stars. Old Edwardians match FCFC. Sorry, end up for 1-1. Easter Lions get a 3-2 victory over their opponents as well. Slifa and Bow Rangers match settled for a 1-1 draw in the league as well. So these are major high catching result them, and then the table so far you notice of significant improvement for some of those teams, and we've also seen transfers. And also, like I tell you, one of the teams that we all set me eyes on at the moment is Bible Warriors. They are currently 6th in the table, played 16 games, and they have a total of 21 points. That is very impressive, and this was a club that was not doing well in the league when the league be start initially. Now be a club where they struggle for set the balance, but now just look at the position where they are currently 6th in the table, and the first round of the league they come to an end very shortly. But we still wait for that moment there, and then we'll give you an extensive update on how the first phase of the Leonor Premier League. But this league don't get a lot of major talking points. We've seen it is unpredictable, in fact, because teams that they expect or put out results actually don't get them big surprises. But let's just come quickly to Mohamed Toby Kagbo. We start with the Bantal Football Club match we've been playing over the weekend. on Friday and Banter lost, unbeaten one, come to an end. You be the part of that match here, would not be your assessment on the two teams and performance?
Well, in as much as are they part of a team where gets ambition for become champions in the Premier League, a team where get the desire for become champions, but again, you play a league where you go for expect the unexpected.
Yes.
And this now an Abacha team. Unfortunately, I think this is the first time I watched them.
This is the first time for watching.
Yeah, I think it might be the second time. Yes, the second time I watched them, because I watched one of them games now, the Football Academy. But it's a team that they're not lost game to the big four, the big five, the big six in the Premier League. They get a point, they win all 3 points against Bo Rangers. They get for play Eastern Lions.
FC Cologne.
Then win against FC Cologne, win against Bantal.
I think they only lost to Lions 1-0 or so.
They're not lost to Lions here. Then for play Lions is part of the scheduled matches
okay,
for play before the first round come to an end. So this is a club you see them as the peak Brighton. You remember the peak Brighton or the peak Newcastle. So for me, it was a deserving result for them. They could have won more than one, because they get a couple of chances. I think I've seen a very good ball carrier again in the Premier League for the player who win the man of the match against.
The number 8.
Yes, against Osman.
It's Moses Cisse.
I think it dictate the pace of the game. It read the game. Waiting they have this Abacha City club and get players where don't play pastly for some Premier League clubs, so then bring the experience into the team.
But they don't get that kind of big names as well.
Yes, that's one of the things I tell you. They don't get exposed. I think the only exposed big names you can find in this team presently is Simeon Kaku.
Yeah, we come in the second half.
But the goalkeeper was once a substitute goalkeeper to Donald na Eastern Lions.
Wow.
He started with some of the small clubs na Eastern and came with PSG a short while before he joined Eastern Lions. By then, may his soul rest in perfect peace, Musa, the goalkeeper coach for Eastern Lions by then. He promoted this young man and take him to Eastern Lions. So he gets the experience for play for a club like Eastern Lions. He's taking that experience to Abacha City. The number 4, he don't pass through FC Cologne youthful system. He don't play for a club like Mighty Blackpool, despite he be on the bench for Mighty Blackpool. But he gets the knowledge about the Premier League. You look to the striking option. These are unknown players. We can say, okay, it's all or nothing. I'm playing for Abacha City. We just promoted to the Premier League. Most people go feel say we get for return back to the Championship. But again, with the coach, for me, is one of the most humble person I've seen.
And Toby, when you look at the technical team, they tempted for say they have they look like physically like an inexperienced technical team, but they are doing an amazing job. I'm sure you agree. I think the head coach for Bantal for Abacha beats Mohamed Kalon. Gets points against
beat John Kista.
Yes, beat John Kista as well. And now don't beat Yellow Man. And he's barely not known. I mean, plenty of people don't even know him. But he's a very, very young guy. One of the youngest coaches in the league. And he's doing a miraculous job with Abacha.
For me, I think I don't get to talk with him yet, in as much as I've made some strive, because this is not the beauty of this program, I'll tell you for sure. We identified this club before even the start of the league. If you really remember, when we make some
exactly.
We get some now we show. Yeah, because we don't watch him from the playoff. We don't see them, we don't get in statistics, we don't see how we qualify Abacha. We know say he might come and cause problem in the Premier League. We would identify him way back after the playoffs. So for me, it not just come to me as a surprise, but it come to me as a surprise against the big teams. It comes to me as a surprise against the big coaches, elite coaches. Yes, we don't do that in the Premier League for long. Mohamed Kalon has been into the league for more than how many years? A player John and Kista, a coach for FC Cologne, John Kista with Eastern Lions, with Bo Rangers now, with the national team. Despite that does not matter, say, because you don't get a wealth of this kind of experience. It means, say, playing against young coaches, you get the advantage. One of the difficulties for those big coaches playing against these younger coaches, now that they're small coaches, they are so, is not getting anything for lose, but much to gain. When them beat you, it's become a talking point. But if you beat them, it's just a similar thing. Everybody be no say.
Just like if we dog bet mortal man. I mean, it's not the news.
But mortal man become a news.
Yes, exactly.
So when I watch this young man in this team, they play with system. They are playing with formation. They are reading the game. And now, imagine, I bet you for sure, no mid-table club no will get person like Simeon Kaku and place him on the bench. With all due respect, no mid club, for example, Slifa, for example, Bansal, for example, and Bible Warriors, Slifa,
Oled Warriors. Are these club mid-table clubs?
Yeah, they're all mid-table clubs because listen, I'm part of Bansal. Bansal is my baby.
Yeah,
I want Bansal to achieve, but we have a pressure for sustain. A very difficult if it's the Lions, they lead the league table for take them off.
Or Bo Rangers.
For me, Bo Rangers, they cannot win the league this season. I'm going to tell you for sure. They're not even for win the league this
Based
season.
on the inconsistency.
Based on inconsistency. Well, now Eastern Lions don't try for change that inconsistency there for put them to a consistent winning team.
They are going to lose 5 players. Hopefully for them, the first leg of the league they wrap up very soon. But
Yeah,
5
so
players,
of course,
six players
some
will
of
go
the
with
players
under
they
20.
might coming back. Maybe they don't play.
No, then they will get luck because the league for go for maybe a 1 or 2 weeks recess period.
Yeah, so
and not for me to be second leg. So that will be a blessing in
disguise. Even if they go for a week, 1 or 2, mind you that this one actually needs to play like 5 games or 6 games,
4 games.
4 games. So who knows? We are wishing them for go to the next level, to the next round of the competition. So they have to spend more time. If they go to the finals, they're likely to spend more than one month to some days. So this Abacha City coach Reginald, for me, the only bone of contention he could get now for win this coach of the month is the good performance of Francis Zappa with Bible Warriors.
He's doing an amazing job here.
An amazing,
6 consecutive wins in a row. So let's talk about them small. When Zappa took that job, the team was almost sinking in relegation.
I have enough respect for Zappa. Let me go back.
And he don't go for various teams: City Council, Cambo Eagles, Diamond Stars, Eastern Lions, Oled Warriors. I don't name 5 clubs. I'm sure it could be more. And now we're seeing him with Bible Warriors.
And this
is a coach who don't move to various clubs.
This is not the first time. Let me go back. That's one of the reasons I had to say, if everybody make this program a hub for listening to accurate sports, when we start for talk, you just will say, oh, for these people in Epic Sports, this is something they don't start for talk. When Zappa then gets the issue of leaving City Council,
we went to that press conference
and signed, was it for
Cambo Eagles?
And signed for Cambo Eagles. Yes. Cambo Eagles being in a relegation zone.
Yeah.
When he left Cambo Eagles, they pull them off the relegation zone
and
puts them in a position they were competing in the top 4.
Correct.
He left them and spent time with the national team.
Yeah.
I want to just cut time short with the national team.
Exactly.
Zappa was the first coach for we believe for the home-based team. Now the first coach for course the preliminary round in the CHAN competition.
Correct.
No coach not doing yet for we.
Correct, Mame Toby.
So this is a coach you're gonna say he has the know-how of local home-based players.
You have tremendous respect for him.
Tremendous respect for him. It's not by force. Everybody for be a coach for the national team is a desire. For every coach for coach the national team, that is the big dream. But Zappa could give us a better developmental in youthful players. Give Zappa, let's say, identify players. Let's slot them into the under 20, to the under 15, to the under 17. Would get better advantage? Bible Warriors don't get bad players. They don't get bad management, but because of we are players we don't feel say Mohamed Lamin, Hassan Miller, pardon me, was good enough for them as a coach. There are some players who they play for a club, they see this coach say he can't impact anything in me, he can't give me direction that I want to go, and they lost one of the best defender, a club captain, Vidic. But that not even reflects on the era of Francis Zappa.
On the performance of the team.
So for me, it's somebody where I just believe, say, in the local coaches, he's a top-notch coach.
Is he underrated?
He's underrated.
Or overrated?
No, he's underrated. And obviously, people give him the flowers we deserve. Because this was the first time they don't take a team struggling in relegation battle and bring them to a glory days. Mind you, this is a district club we talk about. Two clubs in one district. I think Local Axis get something for bluff about. They are the only club, they are the only district with 2 Premier League clubs. Bulom Stars and Bible Warriors. For now, they are the only club. They are the only district for get 2 Premier League clubs. So this give them a value. So if Zappa, Bible Warriors is a big club. It's a very big club. While I talk, I remember Sue Ibrahim Cisse, you go kill her for Bible Warriors. Because this is not the only baby where they get. Bulom Stars is a club owned by an individual before you get the district, one of the district name, or one of the chiefdom names. So for me, Zappa don't do well by Bible Warriors, and of course, is no doubt no iota of doubt. I don't want to jeopardize the voting process.
Okay.
But for me, in my own personal opinion, it could be a deserving one for Zagreb.
The second half we'll discuss about the under 20, but generally, would not be the biggest result this weekend in the league.
Abacha City stopping Bantal unbeaten run, and
the biggest disappointment, Port Authority as well. They lost at home.
That's the biggest disappointment.
With all the new signings they would only see and all. I see Alfajo from Lions stay with them now in Port Authority.
Losing to Diamond.
So you see Ports for come out of relegation. And Blackpool as well is struggling as well.
I think I want to talk about Blackpool quick one. I'm seeing Port for coming out of the relegation battle. But for mighty Blackpool, there is a lot ongoing right now with mighty Blackpool. A divided administration, fans wanting Rodney Michael to be the chairman again for the club, executive members don't be divided based on the football politics in we country. So there's a lot more around mighty Blackpool discussion. But for mighty Blackpool, I'll tell you for sure, then get the materials, they'll spend a little bit of cash in this period of transfer for letting get some quality players. But it's a club that is highly divided. If mighty Blackpool they are not be careful, I'm afraid for mighty Blackpool Football Club.
Our Port,
I think they will sustain the hits. If no one for sustain the
first round is almost coming to an end. They've signed players. You don't see the Desmond Wellington. Donald, so he couple day with them now. They don't sign Alfajo and then sign this former captain for Agslav, Obi. These are players the way they don't bring into the fold. Abedi is the new coach, but then still they fluctuate. Are they like Manchester United?
I want to tell you something.
The reason is we've seen them changing coaches, but they reflect on the result.
I want to tell you something. I go break this news. Don't be a consultant for one of the players we mentioned, Alex Obi. I made his transfer to Old Edwardians when he left Agslav. I fought that battle for getting transfer. Imagine it affected battle with Agslav. You're not just a single person. I fought that battle on we'll get time. By then, Abdulaziz Jallo was the chairman, was the team manager or vice chairman
for Old Edwardians. I could recall. I remember.
Now, with all those players we signed, yes, they get Premier League experience. But in this era, if you not get squad mixed of experienced and inexperienced players, you find it very difficult in the league. Reginald, name me a club in this Premier League where not get at least 3-4 players that are inexperienced, which you tell them, feel free and play. Just enjoy what you do. Now let me go back. An inexperienced goalkeeper presently for Eastern Lions, after one goal, that would have back to his club.
Yeah.
Then get an inexperienced young goalkeeper again. And first attempt, he won the man of the match. Go back to Bo Rangers. Then get players that are inexperienced. Maybe they don't play the Premier League once, but then get players that are inexperienced. They also get players that are coming in from foreign league. But the difficult situation right now about Ports is about who takes responsibility. That is the biggest problem.
Are they having recruitment problem? What's the problem? Is it
they are having a recruitment problem?
They don't sign players then.
You know why the problem?
Is it why they are not?
You know why? I just want to make this thing.
So maybe Yaga will be listening and
yes,
go
I
out for time for call. Yes,
I just want to make this thing brief and people understand.
Yeah.
You can't afford to spend 60, 70, 80, 100 million in a short transfer window. Why you not be get planned in 5 years' time? Invest 100 million in getting a youthful structure. Take these youthful players and bring them to the top flight team. For example, Dirosimi, their centre back, was graduated from the youthful team in Slotham.
From 40 to 10.
Yes, Dirosimi, one of the best defenders I've seen in the league.
All right.
Now, yesterday I asked somebody, say there was a player called Timo Bango, I believe FC Kaloi go on loan to Port Authority.
Julie back, don't go back. Julius go back.
You can't be rotating these players. Football is not football.
But what they need now is result. They need result, and they last now. 12 points. 9 again.
Football is not a sympathy game. It's not because of Julie don't serve Port Authority.
So don't you think he has the leg to continue as a Port Authority player?
With all due respect to them.
Okay.
Instead of
Donald Wellington as well.
Instead of you go back and bring these players,
playing as a striker for Port
and
Authority,
incorporate them in the team. Why this guy not bring them? I want not bring them. I want to know these players. If some of them he played with them. If somebody
played with them as a teammate.
I want not think for bring them. You know why? The mistake of Edwards was for Port was by force for let Awa go.
Was he not the problem?
It was not. It was never, and it will never be the problem for Port. It was never the problem.
Why?
It will never be the problem.
Let them say like he was inexperienced as well.
He was inexperienced. He won 5 straight games with them. He was inexperienced. He saved them from relegation. When Mohamed Lamin died, Port was not in a very good form. They were not in a very good form. Yes, it takes a struggle team with over 4 players who are not fit for play for them because of the accidents we then get. He maintained that team. They survived the league. Now we talk about the league where 4 teams might be relegated.
Yeah, now that'll be just one cancel.
4 teams might be relegated. There is be no. Long not just spend this thing, Reginald. There are going to be big clubs
going down.
We're going to be relegated.
Port in part of the top 6 now Salone. Waiting they need for do now for survive.
For me,
but for now, Port needs survival.
For me, they have to change their approach. They have to change their approach. When they win,
our approach in recruitment players.
When Abedi win in first game, they were all trumpets all over the place. But I tell you the last thing.
And they lost at home.
I tell you the last time, say, even if they decide now, they get 2 A licensed coaches in that team. 2.
Coach Rapp is there.
Yes, 2 A licensed coaches. So for me, it's not about bringing Abedi or Swap. It's about instilling the determination which the club is known for.
What's authority? What's front boy determination?
They have good players individually. Benzema is one of the best midfielders. Paul Kaka was one of the best defenders for FC Cologne. He played over many minutes for FC Cologne. You want to say a Paul player? No. But you have to instill. Take this club to the fans. Let the fans belong. But now we get a Port Authority team where belong to an executive. And there are people who allegedly say political interference. The people who allegedly, some man they allege say the people who are working at Port, they are not feeling that they are belong to this club. We know Port Authority for be owned by the workers, the people of Port. But now, their hierarchy executive from Port Authority, they are fans of Bo Rangers. They will prefer Bo Rangers to win and Port to lose. They will prefer Bo Rangers to be champion and Port to get relegated. Yes, because their allegiance is for Bo Rangers. Allegedly, we don't get this kind of rumors. So for me, it has to be the determination which the Port is known for should be instilled into the players.
All right, that is the voice of Mohamed Toby Kagbo. We know fully focused. Like I said, we got offend one day with the top sports analysts them. When they look at the first leg of the league, 1-1. Some man don't left for 1 game, some club 2 games. We dey wait for that moment where everybody go on play in first match, in last matches them, and then we go come back and discuss how the first round of the league don't come. But after the break, we can look at the national under-20 team, Shooting Stars. Don't be drawn in Group A. Are we going to survive in that group? Hold on, we'll be right back shortly.
You then look for the best betting experience? Register with 1xBet today and enjoy 200% bonus on your first deposit to 2,300 new loans. Yes, double your money right from the start. Go inside 1x game for fine casino games, card game, and boku other team them. All them 1 year design for make you enjoy and win big. Or you can bet on the sports events them like football, basketball, tennis, and boku other one them with live updates and competition odds for get to the game. It's easy for start. Register by phone or complete your registration with valid ID card. But do not forget for screenshot your account for use them later. Deposit and withdraw you winning with Colat. We use Orange Money, AfriMoney, 1xBet Cash, MasterCard or Visa Card. 1xBet are the official sponsor for La Liga, Serie A, League One, and the Confederation of African Football. So no now say you done a good hand. Join 1xBet today and join the winning journey. But remember say you need for bet responsibly. 1xBet, your world of betting.
All right, we continue with the program. In Group A, inside the national under-20 team draw, they're drawn against host nation Egypt. So Salone play Egypt again. This time in the under-20 category. We are going to play Zambia again in the AFCON under-20 draw, and also South Africa under-20 and Tanzania. Wow, that's host of important matches then for the national under-20 team. So we are drawn in Group A. I go over the group again. So in Group A, you get host nation Egypt, Zambia, Sierra Leone, South Africa, and Tanzania. And 4 matches that we'll get for play on the 27th of April, Sunday coming. Not the Sunday, the next Sunday after this one. Salone play against Zambia. The 4 o'clock Salone time, 9 game they go play. And on Wednesday, the 30th April, Salone go play against Egypt at 7 p.m. Salone time. And then on the 3rd May 2025, Salon go play against Tanzania, 4 o'clock Salon time, and the final match will be between Sierra Leone and South Africa on Tuesday, 6 May 2025. Mohamed Toby, we don't learn we opponent then out. These are the teams that we get for face inside the under 20 AFCON in Egypt. A very difficult group, drawing against the host nation Egypt, Zambia, Tanzania, and South Africa. What is our chances of qualifying to the next stage? I think one team is going out or 3 they qualify to go out.
People can force me for really be patriotic, but when it comes to this kind of discussion, we want for we want to put things straight, and because we get for left this wall, and when we left this wall, we want people to say, okay, let me get Reginald, and then we get a boy called Toby. I think the under 20 don't get enough of what you would think, but there is still some indoctrination in the team. Every day you might see a new player being slotted in the team. Yes, Sitaba was not part of the process. He was not part of the plan. He never started the competition.
But they don't put her now.
No, he's part of the team. I know say yes, one forget the strength is get the experience playing some football overseas.
And allegedly, I know confirm, but I get plenty corridor news that the coach tell and say, I'm not comfortable with some of these players that they play for the other club and for coming to the team, for can integrate into the team. But do you think going for this competition, we need a blend of these players like the Indolo Mustafa, the other players? There's a Kabia player where they play for Arsenal, and Callum also falls within that. I don't know. I'm sure Callum Cisse, maybe don't count the national team, falls within that age bracket. Do you think we need a blend of them to be for ensure we go far,
for me,
or just need purely our local base players?
For me, I think we need for staff to think out of the box.
Okay.
The local camping of the players, it's not enough. Kovac is my guy, the youth football coordinator. I talked to him several times. Yes, they are doing well, but
you need to do more.
Take these players. Government for puts money on this under 20.
Don't go under 20. They don't pay the last match is where they go.
Because the SLFA and the Ministry of Sports or the government of Salon to the NSA, they don't get an agreement. Youth category, unless they qualify.
So major tournament.
Who finances these friendly matches? The government or the FA? If you ask them, go say the FA. So the FA should take responsibility. May talk when this team get for left and go get a campaign. These are not African countries. So we need to get a country close to Egypt, acclimatized to the weather, and bring in the foreign players at this moment for gel with the formation of the players. Do you know why Mohamed Lamin don't start to make things clear now? You give time and chance to what you like and what you believe. Coaching is believing. No matter how coaching is, no matter the best coaches in the world pinpoints and believe in on certain players. That is the mentality of any coach. It's just about believing.
6 player forming club is allowance. That has
there is nothing bad. We don't small like this country.
But Mohamed Kalon as well, we see them crucify him for FC Kalon.
For me, anybody that talks so, with all due respect to everybody's opinion, I respect everybody's opinion, but he's a low-minded thinker.
Okay.
We don't get sense that this country, we are little boy, we small. Me daddy can ask you to listen to the program now. Mighty Blackpool be dominated. Leon Stars be dominated by Mighty Blackpool.
Before?
Yes. Leon Stars don't be dominated by Fisheries.
Or Eastern Lions.
Leon Stars don't be dominated by Eastern Lions. So there is no problem. England national team don't be dominated by Manchester United players.
Yeah, Spain as well. Barcelona.
Spain don't be nominated without a single Real Madrid player. So this is a low mentality. It's just Africans. We are just Africans. That's what we don't think.
Yeah.
So there is nothing wrong in that. Only you have to deal about credibility and to defend that. Say this player will pick above this player in my club. He wants to be part of the team. So if we change that again, for say you not to be attached. Mohamed Lamin, after this tournament, after this league, if you want to focus with under 20, he needs to step down in position as head coach.
But he's not being paid regularly.
We need to put on a monthly basis. Government need to pay money. There are people with government they pay when they don't do nothing. There are people with government they pay when they do nothing, brah. Nothing. These coaches should be paid monthly. Then they work. Now, if you say we go win under 20, this government will probably say, this government proudly say, by His Excellency, now me lock the key for Nations Cup. It's okay. Because we qualify.
You say the open number.
You know, give the speech in a stadium.
Yeah, again.
This government again proudly say a single player. This government proudly say now the era them buy player from the domestic league, so a big league in Europe.
Yes.
This government again don't proudly say that the first government for let them buy player locally from we league directly to America, Minnesota, Cabia. This government again non proud say that the first government for under 20 qualify. So these are praises where for we go with accolades. Then for puts money. This team ran out for left now and go camp. We talk about the tournament barely next week.
And almost all the teams
we talk about the tournament next week.
All the teams already play don't go into the
we not go yet. We not go yet.
The final list is not out yet, Toby. You talk about players the way that the serving post time is going as well. Is this not all in
the first word to you? Not that every day they doctrine players.
I understand that it's in every day in the evening.
In the list, and that will put pressure on Mohamed Lamin. There are some players where
at this point now for the final team.
For me, I hardly go against football administrators because I'm not start for put me money yet on football. Perhaps I get for put me money on sports in the future. They are doing well, but they are the same people who they kill with game. They are doing well, now the same people in back with they kill the game. Now like couldn't say Western world don't do more harm than good. They give us phones, but this phone don't pull past 500 maridos in Africa, over 5 million in Africa. But of course, we need them for communicate. So for me again, every now and then when it's under 20, it's again you see top football administrators.
Everybody can for interest.
Top football administrators. Not so nothing. It's not to give message of motivation to the players, now for talk for the young players when they want. So if you stop journalism for the part of training, let's stop the administrator to be part of the training. Yes, they don't get nothing for go do. Nothing absolutely.
And let allow the technical team for do their work.
For do their work. Stop administrators, stop the journalists, stop the fans.
Members of the FA as well.
Then are the big priority we need for stop. Not for communicate even to the coach. Particularly for Courage don't do well. Despite everybody get the bad side of the coin. You get flaws. You get mistakes where you don't do. And it's somebody who always open and ready for land. I talk with them, they say where Abacha City play. They say they get for take the team, I think one of the Sundays to church, and they get for take the team to mosque before then depart. We'll talk about a tournament next week.
And we are playing next week Sunday.
No final list of players. Would they play Independence Day?
Yes.
Now would they play? Is it 65 or 64 years?
64 years.
No final list not coming for players.
4 o'clock.
We have to look at foreign-based players. So for me, we don't start for fail right now. So when we're going to get the results,
Mommy, so you think so?
We don't start for fail. Hey, but General, we do restarts. Half of the teams they're not already jetting, if not half, all. We're still there. Why? For go Egypt. Southside just go left now and reach now, boy. Why? Because people want to manipulate the list. If people get mind for sell SLFA elections during Ramadan 2013 or 14,
then they can do anything.
These same people fets Nagadisim Blue for delegate list. There is nothing, I repeat, there is nothing with football administrators we get right for votes cannot do for take their own interest than the country interest from football in this country.
Alright, so I return the program now to the listeners. I'm out there. 079994993. We don't talk a lot. We don't look at the Premier League. I mean, big highs and lows for this week. We also they talk now about the national under 20 team we don't be doing in Group A. So the number where you call is 079994993 and be part of the program. Ask questions and give contribution. Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello? Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Yes, Malaika.
Yeah, God bless you, Reginald Brand Sawyer.
Yes, sir.
Well, actually, my contribution, I just want support to NAP and what you they say. And this one let's throw lights on the issue of putting money and entertaining the local league them where they play. Because if we see the new team them where they come up, like the Barcelona they talk about, and there's Abacha City owner they talk about, they do well in the league now because of the new talents there where they come up, and then there is also the local team they own at the groom from there they get them young talents there where they come up now the Premier League and they go to the national team by extension. So they beg the government to slap and encourage the local teams. I mean football, let them put money there. And for subscribe or beg for differ. So what me brother told me they talk about football administration is doing well. I know one see and say actually would they put blame pan. Government don't put a lot of money pan football. To be frank enough. After education na football, where the government don't pour money pan. So if we see all the lapses, team no they go play, go do well na field because of failing to give them lunch. Team no they go do well na field because of poor accommodation.
Okay.
Where they give the player them good bed rest for give them good mind for go play. All this now the football administration they blame. So me not see and say that they do well. Now then are the problem.
All
You
right.
know.
Thank you.
very much and hold on to the line.
Yes, thank you. 079994993. We dey take more calls inside the program on the like how we can do we can touch small now various talking point them and all. But let's take this caller quickly. Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Yes, morning.
Good morning, sir.
Fine, thank God.
Boris Amane de Chok.
Yes, Mr. Mane of Old Edwardians.
That's all we get for football. The pay Imam is official at the panel case. You are 20 people and they want to inject on a 23 but bring their own player at the kind side, so they're going to push them and play and go. By right, nobody will have to run from this place. So all kind of clubs to lend you. They don't want to play stop the clubs they do. Then one. Secondly, what authority? And then people in a authority, when we want to go, I'm not in the question I'm in the single authority. What authority again, man, they get deal where they want this club here, they do only kind of thing for this thing now. You study there, you know that. What the world come, the way to talk about everything. Now they say this thing now, they get the politics and this. I can't remember to about authority no more. People really want this authority, we don't support the success. They don't have they support. Not that they open that first day, and they do it for you see. What I think people I can't leave. And finally, you tell me they come around. Instead of saying the authority you from Mr. Brown in where he started to play work qualify for that junior then school competition over there. And when they go there and say and play that team right now. So that it's very good. But I'm not the team what they say so they are asking that team what them over there.
Right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. 079994993. We will take more calls inside the program this morning. Epic Sports on Epic Radio. Let's go and pick this caller quickly. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Regina.
Ajazi.
Yes.
Me affinity on Friday. I not see. I will hope for see you on Friday.
I'll not be able well. I'll not be well for good that day.
Oh, okay.
Tell me, we feel I'm not be able to do that thing. But it's all the same, man. Yes. I just want to say congratulations to the technical team and the entire management of the team. At least don't they keep up the game up. And upon all the big teams that don't play, now only two big ones that don't beat three. And the fact that big one because I think that they don't win the league, they don't go represent the country. When I fought authority and I must start. Both Rangers and they withdraw, and I left for draw. So all the other than I used to will not be able to play whether it's happen, whether they invite the president for good investigation. So then postpone that game day. So I see with team who can't stay. Abacha City who can't stay. We not can't win the league for now. We can't stay till next year. And what will the team be gone? If I can tell you right now, I go sure say we'll get the youngest coach, Una Mohamed Shelon, we call our village. Very humble guy. A small guy. You humble and you know what's in the door. Look, you pick up one 10. Even the other person really threatening now. We feel the goal skin at the pitch. But we see what's in the happen back in the next two games. The whole dog win. We hope and pray that this will continue. And they call upon the central community. I think Abacha City are the only team they come up from central for now. And we no more the central where they represent that the Premier League. We need to support this to protect us community level.
Okay.
Men not left and give it to no more. We need to support. If you how the entire area can play, all them out city full of talking, go support them community them. If now so themselves can do to go to support Abacha City, that would be nice.
Thank you.
We always see what they happen at the entire area. And so the under 20, at least I'm not sure if you 2 weeks again. Say to now we're able to get the final squad again for go represent the country. Like so be talking so no more. We don't already prepare for fail. And then about then they now big style they go so for go play na easy and play the host not so easy thing.
Yeah.
And by that time for don't prepare.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Ajazi. 0799949993. We'll try for reach on to the coach before the team left here. Hopefully, he been promised he go talk to Epic Radio. The last time I be engaged, and we'll try for reach out in one of these days. Possibly this week we'll get some for tell we how far it don't go with preparation. Hello.
Yeah, good morning, Reginald.
Yes, Abuloko, right from Central.
God bless you, sir.
Go ahead, Abuloko.
Yeah, and Reginald, this in the first place, I send the condolence to we own Mama, we don't die until Granny Abioshe.
Oh, my sympathy.
Now the oldest caller na Epic oldest corner.
Yeah.
107 years, we lost him. So tomorrow, na the burying tomorrow we the bury. So Epic Sports, na more aware of now one day.
Okay.
Yeah, tomorrow we the bury the oldest mommy where they call at this radio station.
Okay.
107 years. Yeah. So back to the point. Under 20, na the foundation for the national team.
Okay.
Yeah, at the foundation. We believe say them for more pay attention for this under 20 rather than the national team.
Okay.
Yes. Because for me we get good national team and from this under 20. Now they graduate, we pull and they carry them go up na the national team.
Right.
So if the thing that they happen is very, very bad. It's very bad. Now some of the things in our way at least not they encourage other players the way na Sierra Leone and them, but of different citizens.
Thank you very much, Abuloko.
Yeah. So the big there, may not consider them over there. May not discourage them. May not discourage them. They are, me not beg they beg them. They beg them there. So I will left here so far. There.
Thank you very much. All right. So we go and pick more calls, and I think on the line now we get Abdul Kanasiu. Hello.
Good morning, Reginald.
Yes, sir. Good morning,
sir. Good morning, Toby, and good morning, listeners of Epic Sports.
All right. Yes, sir. Go ahead and make a contribution.
Honestly, I want to talk about the under 20.
Okay.
I heard Toby saying Mohamed Lamin, they see players then they will D19 who you know want. I think
no, Nami talk soon. Nami said they read news.
Okay, they read the news.
Yes.
Well then, any news we read, there is some truth about it. It's unfortunate for him because you didn't kind news the day because me, as I talk to you, so now one coach I respect for. He has done it. Jerry de Usum Stars. Is it Usum or Bomali? We all know
Usum Stars, Lions, Eastern Tigers.
Yes. Lions who know impact to bring football. I think this moment Salon for all left West Africa, in fact, for only around North or South Africa, or acclimatized for the within the competition area. For the Africa now, we are playing on Independence Day. We celebrate birthday. For logo lost the first game, it's very sad. Now, what do you want to suggest? So they said it's all, but you cannot stop football administrator from going to watch practice. The only thing let them stop interference into the team. Let them allow the coach. I take me as an example. When I was chairman of WAFA, I was also the team manager of Sports Authority. I tell you, players in the camera on and now go support me, go talk for me. I tell them, I say no, I will never do it. I will never do it. That's in Obi Mesigana we coach. Now the national coach back. I tell them, say go and play, perform and get your results. What you do? We bring about 4 or 5 players at the national team. Moaid, this Awa, you name it. But honestly, for this time around, SLFA, they need to brace up. They need to brace up because this under 20 now the hope for Salo football now. If we fail like this under 20, I'm afraid we are going to fail. So please don't call on the government this week, this national, this under 20 for all left, let them go prepare for let we win. Me, I want for differ from all. They can do it. Football now not to name. We can beat South Africa, we can beat Egypt, we can beat Tanzania, we can beat Zambia. Me, I believe they under 20 and I believe they can make it. Let us pray that the government will spend the money, then the body will go and perform. I rest my case for now, guys. Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you so much, Kanasi. Let's go and pick more calls. 079-994-993. That's the number we can call and be part of the program Epic Sports. 11:53 now the time for my studio clock, and we'll pick more calls. Hello.
Hello, Regina.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Taylor never walk alone.
Yeah, Mr. Taylor of Liverpool. You're getting closer now to the title.
Yeah. No, we need 2 more wins, you don't.
Yes.
After 2 more wins, the rest of the matches now are guard of honor, including Arsenal. We must get guard of honor from them.
Never.
Of course. Yeah. What I want to say, I want to congratulate Eastern Lions for topping the table. Really see them for maintain. Proud of them. I wish them can maintain and win the league. It could be good. So shout out to all in the studio there. Okay, man. Have a nice day.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Taylor from Milkison Road. One of the fanatic Liverpool fan. 079-994-993. That's the number you could call. Maybe take 4 more calls and then come back in the studio and try to wrap up the program. 079-994-993. That's the number we can call and be part of the program Epic Sport. We'll only look at various issues, M1 with National 20 team, and also get updates on the league where they play currently. Hello.
Yes, Regina. How are you, morning?
I'm fine. Your name was how you call from?
Boyo.
Oh, okay, Boyo. Go ahead, sir.
One thing we need to say, the under 20. Now, say they will go up to semi-final to qualify for World Cup. When they get up, because I believe in the boys, I believe in the coach. The only thing no more na the preparation and get small problem because we are late by now. Like who they say by now for only inside Egypt or around Egypt because this team are different. Then for Port Authority, the management of Port Authority no expect we the fans them of Port Authority. They no expect the fans of Port Authority. And just they do waiting the one do, they no one know the fans and influence, waiting the fans and news. Because changing our not to be a problem. But the management are their own decision. Wish them well and better luck for the second round. For this first round, there is no hope.
Alright, thank you. Thank you so much. Kosai as well from the United States of America. They listen to the program and instead of me one for getting bites. But also well, I'll talk to Kosai quickly. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning. Good morning, Kosai.
Yes, sir. I follow the program and I don't listen all the contributions. I listen you and Toby on analysis, Okay. And this is something I don't see earlier. I don't see them before. Zambia will go for player games. They don't get them final squad, not to preliminary training and they play again. And Zambia, the team is dominated with professionals, some from Brazil and other places where they don't put together. Whilst we see them on preliminary training. And I also listen carefully. We want to comment about the coach having players from Eastern Lions. That's not a problem. There was a time in Spain, Barcelona and Madrid, now they dominate the Spanish team. Based on the fact that now they get the players and where the country be need for go represent, because all these games who they play is geared towards the national team. And maybe don't say this earlier, say we really get for managers under 20 squad. Because the transformation to a national team depends on the under 20. And the coach, why people in the make comment because he call players. Let we all be very honest. There was this rumor around when this coach be the Eastern Lions that it be take bribe for let the employing company coach. And that rumor they don't day around a coach. Coaching job na credibility job. Everybody go begin doubt about the coaching selection. I think that only don't make a lot of people they raise eyebrows about in selection. We all know what's happening in Liberia again. That players, the good players, them where it be say now the hand game play for like golden players, they will not be necessary for golden. For long we get a formidable competition, don't go compete at a higher standard. We get to make sure we pick players based on merit. If we don't pick players based on merit, we they go back competition, we go waste for nothing time them beat we. And they make we game they go down. Anytime we lost games them at that level, at that type of competitions, it is tell on the country as a whole because they know they see we as a better nation for compete. By now, the coach for don't get a clear idea of the players that we need.
Okay.
If we don't get a clear idea, every good coach at this time they go for competition, they go play on the 27. Not to that kind of training idea you get player from here. If we don't get a clear picture by now, the team where you go play with, who you want. Up to date, see them on preliminary training. Why we open and they will go for play? They don't get them final squad. Now final training and they plan out. Now the players and where they go now the competition. Now then the coaches then they deal with 30 they will there at this level. You know, so now we move away from this. Not to say now law says like no, we not for do something correct. All ten are we they get there, not ten are we they get room, all ten are we they get this and that. Me worries about the selection.
Okay.
Me worries about the selection by now. Thank you very much for having me.
Yes, thank you so much, Kosa. Do I check one more call, number one bonus call, and go over to studio 2 quickly. 079-994-993. Just one last lucky call, if at all we get, because it's 11:58 and we basically not get enough time. But again, if I go to Marito, we've had the concerns coming from callers. Last squeezing this bonus call and then cancel you. Hello.
Yes, my name is Nabasi.
Go ahead.
Riverside Drive.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
I'm listening on a program for some past days now. And I hear you one of the talk say the players they move for go on this under 20 competition up to now they owe them.
Now that friendly match with them you go play. Na Morocco. And all get it's the match allowance.
So you just imagine something like that, the player we not motivated. We already don't feel bad. I don't think we prepare. I think on the constitution.
Right. Thank you so much. Thank you so very much. So this is a conversation we can get.
I think we are creating more time for this.
It's a conversation, Toby. We go examine the preparation of the national under-20 team, whether they're in the right shape or not. I think we'll come with that conversation. Hello.
Yeah, Coach China.
Yes, Coach China just squeeze you in one time.
Thank you very much, sir. United, I'm not always flashback over
Manchester, I get info this morning that possibly Onana is going to leave at the end of the season.
To the Athletic.
Yes.
Now, coach a problem. Not left United. Coach a problem. Then going to a post issue. Porto will relegate. Una will see that anyway. Don't mean that now. But Porto will relegate. But I want to be issue because the problem. Don't like going to be the same. I want to issue because of leadership. Also coach in the area. And coaching about leadership.
Okay.
Them are all play together. You're not going to control them to how to ball they play. So end of the day, I don't say we get the jobs and begin outside. They declare within our office, hey, put story for me, put grammar for me. Don't lack leadership. Don't play the lost team.
Okay.
Play top the lost team. I can't able to control. You don't lost team. So you go play that, but play take someone, but you're not going to win. Then on that 20, the fixture you give me so it's very tough. But fine. It's a foundation for the boys then. Now, very, very good foundation for the boys there. Even me, a coach, I don't know if I can speak for you as a coach, but it's good for the country, many when they start. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Toby, I can't take any more calls. We don't go. It's a conversation, like I say, with your permission, we can get them in a different angle.
Yeah, I think we have to because we need to forget Courage. Is the principal and the coach. We go for try for what we are doing that from today now. Hopefully by tomorrow we'll see what you will bring to now. So I just want to go quick one. This is a tournament to go play, so it means we're not paying for hotels. We are waiting for the list and they go cancel. We are paying for hotels. We are not paying for hotel. This is a tournament where they be funded by CAF. The only two we're responsible for is for give per diem for fly with team from here to Egypt, period, and pull them from Egypt to here, period. But we have camp hotel fee. We are not paying for that.
Transport for takeaway.
We are not paying for that. We are not paying for that. That already be responsible by CAF. Now Nations Cup go play. So by the way, all the two they pay for pull players from here to Egypt and get them per diem per game. Yes, we are playing 5 games.
Yes,
4 games. Sorry. So we will pay them for 4 games for the group stage. So now that we know, and if they go to the next round, we will pay them to the other round for pay them to the final.
Yes.
So like how we budgeted for the Nations Cup for the senior team, so shall it be.
I'm not seeing that kind of ambience in the preparation.
They are going to see the ambience from now. Take them from me now. From now.
Maybe Epic Sport or
from now going to next week. No, there we are. What I want to tell you, there were a lot of plans from the NSA.
Okay.
NSA we don't try for establish for we get companies entities way for coming in source fund.
Okay.
Not just every government for be the principal sponsor. The English FA know they put a dime into the national team. Sorry, the government of England know they put a dime into the national team. Now the FA is responsible because they don't make a foundation. We get people that go vacation in England, but then they go land and can implement them. We are not black sheep. For them to implement the right thing.
Okay.
Where you have go inside CLFA Football Academy, they tell you for Comonado.
Yeah.
You know why? Because they don't say no to the right procedure. So if they know the right thing, why can't we do the right thing? And aside the Usai, nobody know they see you. Now only you and God. If you don't fear Allah at this moment, for let football take another level, you don't fear Allah. So these under 20 boys, one of them could be Jumaba, 5 of them could be Jumaba, 10 of them could be Jumaba, 20 of them could be Jumaba for play now the English Premier League. If you're not afraid Allah at this moment, they will never fear Allah.
Thank you so much. In name Mohamed Toby Kagbo, serving two capacity, serve as my analyst and also as the producer of the program this morning. And many thanks to DJ Wonder in Abwakak Bendu who then give me technical support. And to the man so say, I mean it's fresh from the provinces, it's fresh from Mine 91 and Moyamba. This is so say now I'm gonna watch you live on Facebook. Many thanks to you, so and of course keep doing all the very best. Thanks to the entire team. Na Epic Radio. Well, Epic Sports go take a pause for today and go resume tomorrow again with more exciting news. My name is Reginald Brian Ojukutu Soya. Continue for keep Epic Radio, and remember May 2nd with Games Night Reginald Sports World. It's definitely going to be fun at the Ebenezer Hall. Have a wonderful day and bye bye.